Patrick's Garage. Hi guys, now you know so expensive clutch cable, I think $50. Non-original and original 100. Can you fork out for 100 for new clutch cable? And today, maybe as experiment, I decided to solve this problem for nothing. I can't say how long it lasts, but it's cheapest way. And you see how worn this lever of pedal. It pulls the clutch cable, and worn if we not adding grease. We can't blame engineers, we need to add a little grease in this point, so it not worn so fast. We're accepting this design and we agree with all construction. Essentially, it's soft metal. It's not hard on its surface, it wears out. But we like this clutch construction because it has a lot of good traits. Not needleness to change fluid, at least. So, anyway, clutch construction with cable, I think more simple and more reliable. So, I bought cable and connections for it. This part we put to the lever of pedal, and this fixation stuff, aluminum part for the tail of cable. Here two nuts for fixation. So you see I fixed them here. Added additional securing nuts. I think we get more reliability. So cable nut slides. And maybe walking for a while. We can handle with replacing even on the ground. I never specialized in cables fixation, but I think this construction can work for a while. But I think it may be crappy only if you make it crappy. 100 for cable, it's outrageous, I think, anyway. Original cables you can find online, but they're so expensive. This small ball pulls the clutch fork, and somehow we need to fix it on the cable. Maybe we can use this fixation stuff here. Anyway, it'll be better than broken cable. As they age, they worn, they rust, and they decompose. Looks like flimsy construction, maybe. We'll see how long it lasts. I think if I'm still around, the car's still around, so we'll see how long it lasts. You know, clutch system wears out so fast. All moving parts of clutch system wears out. So which type of clutch system more reliable? With cable or maybe hydraulic system? So from my experience, I want to say that both of them reliable and also each of them can brakes. So when I was driving around for my 940 series, I was lose my clutch. In the case of hydraulic system, you know, liquid push to the fork through the piston. So when I was driving around my 940 series, in the case with hydraulic system clutch, push rod push to the clutch fork, and when we have clutch cable pulls clutch fork. So if we remember my 940 series, push rod. So if we say about push hydraulic system, this push rod make hole inside clutch fork, and so this way I lose the clutch function, and the liquid from the with piston goes out from the cylinder. When it almost done dripping, we lose our clutch completely. But now with cable system, just cable can be warm. And what type of clutch system you like more better? Please let me know in the comments. And I'm very interesting. Can we use average clutch cable for our clutch system? And let's be honest, who doesn't want to save money? So let's see, can we do it? Anyway, we keep in mind that it doesn't better that the stock one. Maybe not work out perfectly and as long as we want, but considering all this, yes, you're not going to get ripped off. And I'm very interesting. Can we use average clutch cable for our clutch system? And yes, considering all this, it can be not so good. Maybe not work out perfectly and as long as we want. Probably it'll be efficient, but only to a point, I think. And we'll see what happens over time. If we buy the cable which intended for this, it'll be better. Or just store reserve cable at the trunk. Yes, we should store another one as a spare part in the trunk. Otherwise, if this breaks, we'll end up bewildered and bitter. It's not good. So, reserve cable in the trunk should be our insurance. Anyway, if we have old car, we should be custodians for spare parts for it. And its main trade for old car owner, by the way. I'll get another angle so you can see it better. Now we put our clutch pedal into its place and not forget about this spring. Fits it correctly. And you see nothing difficulty if you really want to mess with that cable. And yes, it's really annoying. So I think it's not for faint of heart. And we don't know how long it's going to last. And more than this, it will be require ongoing checking. But I decided to try it out. Here you see not so good access, a lot of add-on wires. But we have access for ratchet from left side for the central bolt. Anyway, a lot of room under the dashboard. But it's enough to make the clutch working correctly. And it meets our standard of repairing, I think. It might not go over so well only if we have crappy cable. Now we need to fix our end of clutch cable from the side of clutch fork. Here should be small ball, and this way we can fix this cable here. Screws was too long and I cut out them a little. I hope we didn't mess up these screws. Yes, here small tail. We don't give a crap it, so it not be like bush. We can take a piece of steel pipe, aluminum pipe, and pull it on the tail and squeeze it a little. We can find a lot of interesting in hardware store. We should be liable for our work. We'll assume this cable not ripping so quickly and not tearing, and we'll never suck it up. All this fixation stuff with ball should go through the holder and through nut. Now it's appropriate for diameter. Now we see our ball in its place and we can see how it works. We tighten adjusting nuts. Here should be a little gap, 3 millimeters. Here you see this play between bearing and pressure plate. You see nuts tighten it. And now maybe we can check our clutch. So we see cable pulls our clutch fork, bearing pressing, clutch pressure plate works, and maybe later we need to readjust a little. But we're not persuaded that this cable also good in quality as they used to be. Here we see connection with clutch pedal and little play you see. I'll put inside a WD-40. So you see, this works. Repair for nothing. Thank you so much for your time. Bye for now.